Hey guys, welcome back to another serving of Food for Thought. Of course, not everything in the reading will resonate with you, so I encourage you to take what does, and of course, leave the rest. Of course, if you're new to the channel, welcome, and join us as I prepare a bit of food for thought. So let's jump right into the energy here, Holy Spirit. What are the messages? What are the messages here for the collective energies? And the cards here that best represent the energy, the light, the message. Someone got lost in some very insecure ways when it comes to you. Even though there's love, someone made you feel like they never cared. You had to be strong when it comes to a situation where there was ill intentions or someone oversharing about you. For some of you, someone lost a sense of self trying to control you. And I feel many of you are just confused. I feel you are confused by someone's lack of integrity when it comes to a situation, trying to control you. When it comes to a connection, a marriage, or a situation, someone failed to measure up, someone cheated. For many of you, when it comes to this situation, it was hard to let go because it felt like it should have been something that should have been a part of you, something that should have been forever. But I feel many of you feel you had to stop wasting your time. It was hard to let go, but many of you had to realize an apology means nothing without true intentions or a change in behavior. This is why you had to let go of something or put something behind you just to make sense of something. I feel what goes around comes around, and I feel naturally something is going to put you in a position where you definitely get your way. I feel there will be some type of unexpected situation. This could be for you or someone else. Please take it how it resonates, but this could be an unexpected situation of betrayal where there are fake energies around. This is karmic lessons where someone is truly giving you a headache. I feel you could be in your head about something where there's a loss of trust. This is why many of you are wanting something to be in the past or someone to stay away. You're tired of adjusting, letting something slide. Many of you are standing on business when it comes to giving yourself what you have given others. This is self-love. You're giving thanks or celebrations. I feel you are releasing something that is heavy, something that has become a burden to set your intentions when it comes to the future. This could be related to relationships. Many of you are wanting to let go of things of the past to start something new. This could be a new love or just something that feels more like home. Many of you are having to get your thoughts together. You're having to keep strong in a situation that is definitely unfair or it's just unbalanced. I feel many of you are tired of giving in to something. This is why change is taking place. Yet I feel there are also energies that are worried because they are used to what they thought of you. I feel there is a lot coming your way, especially when it comes to your plans for the future. I feel something is bigger than you expected, more than you expected after releasing a heavy load. I feel there is celebration coming your way after losing trust in relationships. Wow. So for many of you, it seems you setting your intentions are going to fare well for you. I feel many of you feel like things will never change or things will always be the same, but I feel you holding on tight or letting go is going to bear well for you because you are determined and strong. So I feel you have to be strong through a tower moment here. We have the 7 of Wands as well as the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Coins. Well, the 3 of Pentacles. This is you being determined through a painful transformation where you are accelerating, whether quickly or slowly, things are changing for you. Three of Coins is letting me know that you are building on a foundation. The Magician and the Fool is letting me know that you're manifesting rewards with a fearless beginning. The High Priestess energy here, this is decisions, and the Ten of Pentacles, this is lasting security. So I feel you could be manifesting new things, bigger and better things, and for some of you, you're thinking too small. For many people, you feel foolish for some of your mistakes, but I feel your mistakes only made you wiser. No one's fool. That's the energy I'm getting here while you're taking a loss, or what you perceive to be a loss. Something is coming your way where you could be making intense decisions through intuition, a true state of mind. I see you being determined and resilient to get there. Whatever it is going to bring lasting security or a new state of mind. For some of you, Page of Cups, this is new excitement where something has faded or dampened. As I said before, your trust has faded when it comes to thinking that things would change or a suitable partner would come your way, but I feel big things are headed your way. You just have to expect it. For many of you, this is new excitement when it comes to a situation where you thought something would never change, where I feel there is friction, conflict, causing you to go deeper. But I feel in doing so, your wishes are being granted. As we have the Knight of Wands energy here of fearless action, the Four of Swords, an earned rest. So for many of you, you are in a state of recovery, but I feel this is also a state where you are trying to get it right this time. Wow. Because there's some losses that are haunting you, but I feel something's about to change that through clarity and understanding after so much heartbreak and friction. Five of Wands. So for many of you, you're trying to figure something out, especially when it comes to a newfound clarity. For many of you, this is something long overdue. As I feel for many of you, this is a turning point where you are turning over a new leaf, or you're just turning your life around, or seeing the strength or the wisdom in your journey. As I feel not only has your mindset been put on a different path, but I also feel your positivity or your new way of thinking has also changed your frequency, which is why things are changing in the way that it is. Many of you could be in hermit mode, soul searching for justice. Eight of Cups is letting me know things have been routine, stagnated. Many of you don't believe this change is coming, but it is. The Lover's card is here. For many of you, something is changing when it comes to affairs of the heart. And this could be relationships. Please take it how it resonates. But whatever it is, you don't trust. You don't trust it. But I feel something is about to change your mind about that. Six of Coins here. This is for a generous giver. You have given a lot. And whether that is emotionally, financially, mentally, or physically, I feel you have given a lot, and now you're trying to find balance within the storm or a very chaotic state of mind. I feel this Temperance card connected to the Queen of Cups is letting me know you're very intuitive and compassionate when you want to be. I feel when it's deserved, I feel you are very open to trying to balance something out, compromise, extend an olive branch, but I feel something has gone too far, or something has pushed you to a space where you're not giving any more chances, especially when it comes to those who took advantage of a situation or even your trust, which is why things are changing in this way. To Coins energy here, you're setting your priorities here: temperance, patience, and balance. So through intuitive thinking, many of you are stepping into bright opportunities. Queen of Swords is letting me know you're clearing away things that no longer serve you. But I also feel here with the Queen of Swords, you're thinking strategically. I feel wherever you're going, it's not without hard work. You have survived a lot of things, and it's time for the reward that you seek. But I feel the reward that you seek is bigger than was planned. This is a needed change here with the Six of Swords energy. King of Swords is ethics and emotions. Ten of Wands, heavy burdens. So it seems like you are going through a necessary or a needed change where your ethics are being used, or it's essential for you to use your ethics over your emotions, especially when it comes to things that burden your heart. Because there's an ending here with the Death card that is very necessary. And as I said before in this reading, it's hard to let go here with the Hangman, but I feel there is reward within your sacrifice. Wow. Yeah, this isn't easy. And this cycle, this path that you have been on, this journey, it's not built for everyone. Because you are definitely withstanding the adversities, the trials that have come your way. Nine of Wands energy here. You're letting something go here, Hangman, and you're recognizing something new opportunities here, Page of Coins. Knight of Cups energy, Three of Wands. So there's something flowing here. You're trying to go with the flow, and there is notable growth here with the Three of Wands. But here with the Two of Cups, this is shocking for me. I say this is shocking because it's not in most of my readings, but some of you are about to withstand some type of adversity to walk into a partnership, something that is going to make you a believer when it comes to affairs of the heart, relationships, and family. Because you are acquiring what you need, expertise. Five of Swords is a ruthless win. But it's not without all the losses and wins that helped you prepare for it. For many of you, you're about to have a ruthless win when it comes to a twist of fate. Wheel of Fortune is letting me know this could be a lucky twist of fate where you're making a difficult decision here with the Two of Swords. This could also be a decision that you're making blindly, but I feel it's necessary. Nine of Swords, this is a decision that is causing you to relive something from the past. But I feel it's going to push you to move forward ambitiously. Devil card here. But you have to be very careful of distractions or of others trying to dilute your victories or make you feel some type of way for holding them accountable. But I feel there's a lot of anguish for your rewards or you just being silent at this time. You're stepping into something brand new, Hierophant energy here of traditional teachings. I feel you're about to have a ruthless win when it comes to something that you thought you lost. When it comes to something that made you feel lost or defeated. I feel this is a ruthless win that is long overdue. For many of you, you have struggled through a lot, but this is a needed change. Where many of you are just going with the flow, but also protecting what you know is true. Because for many of you, as you step into reward, success, and even abundance, I sense your victories will expose the inner truth or the hate and the envy that surrounds you. I feel it's going to expose the envy in others who can't seem to find their way, as you just being you will expose those who are still in mental prisons that they have created for themselves, yet also I feel you're inspiring others to uniquely step into their sense of self, their truth, and even their light. As you are inspiring those to be themselves, all because of how you choose to be. Wow. So for many of you, you're stepping out with hopeful energy. When dealing with things or people who are reckless, you're now sitting in the space of knowing. But I also see excitement when it comes to finances or an image, wealth, finances, social media. So for many of you, this is something new that is coming your way where you're withstanding adversity and having a ruthless win is you doing something out in the open. This could be you speaking a truth or you doing something that builds you financially, but whatever it is, many of you had to come back to it. You stopped doing it and maybe you need to go back to it. Whatever it is, it's going to be big, it's going to be great. It's going to give you a sense of independence more than you've had lately. I feel you could be wishing and praying, looking for a sign, wanting to cleanse your energy, looking for a new start, a new path. Well, I feel that's about to take place here because you are definitely reflecting and looking for that insight. I feel you're about to create balance and fairness by letting go and surrendering. You're thinking, you're trying to figure something out, but I feel something has just become too much when it comes to the past or things or people who are not growing with you. Wow. I feel you're over it when it comes to too much drama, lies, and deceit. For what? When you could be growing and doing something on a different level, you're standing up or protesting against something, whether that is verbally, silently. Someone feels like you're cold for it. Someone feels like you're being too serious about protecting yourself. It's not that big of a deal. You shouldn't be guarding your energy. Someone feels like you are taking something or someone away from them. That is not for everyone, but someone is just too arrogant to see something about how they are or who they have been. So for many of you, you have to let something go. Many of you are past it, but I feel you're not seeing something. And I feel this is what's coming your way, whatever you've been working towards, whatever you've been working on. But I feel those who are holding spite for you are upset because they also see your change. For many of you, you're exhausted. You are really putting in the work here to create balance and fairness because letting go is not easy. You got a lot of heart. This is why you're taking action in a different way. You're putting whatever energy you put into others, into yourself, and this is what's creating the change. Something new is coming your way. I feel something is new coming your way because you are awakened. You realize something when it comes to family, communication, community, public image, something that you have been growing. As I said before, you are not giving up. You are very determined in spite of what you've been through and all the hurdles that have been thrown your way. I feel many of you are sitting in a space where you're not seeing the blessing, but I feel it's upon you already. I feel there's a sense of confusion. Many of those that you have left behind are confused. There's a sense of uncertainty, but I feel you have broken all the rules when it comes to leveling up. When everyone thought that you would soon be the underdog or in need of help, but I feel it's the other way around. I feel someone believes you're being cold, but I feel you had to be this way, restrict something because these energies, they take things too far. But I feel something big, something brand new has changed your perspective when it comes to family, community, your image. It's all about to change. For many of you, this is something you never expected. The things you pray for, I feel these are things that you deserve. But I feel whatever's coming your way, this is bigger than you thought it would be. But I feel you've been patient. And the fact that you were able to let go and surrender is the reason things are about to be the way they should be. As your victories will expose a lot. But as I said before, you just being you will put things on the right path. So for many of you, those who are looking for a job, this is a job that is beyond measure. So for many of you, this is a job you feel you're not skilled for, or even a position you never thought would come your way. But whatever the case, that is not for everyone. You're making a huge decision. I feel you're making a huge decision, opening doors. Wow. You're making a huge decision when it comes to heavy responsibilities. You definitely carry a heavy load, but I feel there are changes, unexpected income. Wow. You're definitely trying to pay these bills off. You're saving money, and for some of you, you are repairing your credit. You're trying to make things work, and it doesn't seem like things are growing, but they are. I see you repairing your credit and doing the overtime. I feel like you're doing something overnight. You're doing something excessively, or you're just putting in the work and you're doing a lot of it. You're repeating something, and whatever it is, it's going to work out big time. I see growth, you saving, paying bills, unexpected income coming your way, big changes due to you changing your credit or your debt. Please take it how it resonates, but someone could be working from home, multitasking. So it seems someone is multitasking and paying their debts. Someone's paying all their debts. Your debts are paid. Whether that is spiritually, financially, emotionally, I feel things are coming to a new path, a new light for you after trying so hard for so long, because you distancing yourself from those who just don't get it or even appreciate your energy is key this season, as I believe something or someone is about to enter your life and make you forget about what was sacrificed or left behind. As I sense you're about to blind those who doubted or took you for granted, as you're about to understand as well. I feel like you're about to understand and comprehend all that was given and even sacrificed was always meant to be a reward or a clear understanding at some point. All that is lost will be found as the true reward here. The true reward isn't the material things that could come your way or even the relationships that you may gain. I feel the true reward for your pain and discomfort is the wisdom and the understanding. For many of you, you're on the right path. Things have been shifty for a while, but I see things growing in many ways. I see new assets, benefits, a money tree. It almost feels like money grows from your energy, or everything you touch seems to turn to gold, but I feel you even thrive, even if you're in competition. For many of you, you're building through creativity or an open mindset. I feel you're going with the flow, and I feel that it changes everything. I feel for those who watch you, they have spending habits, they're selling something. Someone feels like they need a vacation, but things around them are just too toxic. They could also be in a toxic work environment. That could also be your energy, but if that is your energy, it is changing. You're going with this flow when it comes to the competition. I see benefits coming your way and you paying your dues. I also see debts being paid as you move in the right direction. But as I said before, this is not built for everyone. You're going to have to multitask and really give your all to see the rewards that are already meant for you. But I feel the hard work will only help you remember and understand what you won't go back to. Because from what I can see, many of you are ready for the new chapter. Why, since you're going to have to play close attention. I feel like you're going to have to pay close attention to what your soul is asking for, or even where it's leading you to, and whether that's a new venture, career, or more sleep, exercise, or just a clearer state of mind. I feel many of you need to tap into self to truly get it right. For many of you, you have been waiting patiently within a situation, wanting and needing to cleanse that energy to have this new beginning. I see many of you are taking action. You could be in the moment right now. Please take it how it resonates. But I feel you've been waiting for this. You've been waiting for justice for those who are framing, blaming, and shaming you. I feel these are energies who are completely shocked that you were able to lead the way or even move on. People are watching you and you don't even know it, as your soul and body are tools to lead and guide you as well as others. But I feel it's to use for self to guide you to where you are destined to be, as I feel many of you have been ignoring signs, believing you're getting sick or just in a mood. You feel like something is off when in fact your soul and your mind, well, your soul and your body is trying to reconnect and get in tune with the mind. For many of you, someone has been throwing your energy off. This doesn't have to be an actual person or energy, but this could also be an environment. But I feel many are shocked that you were able to push through regardless. I feel you have been silent while repairing your energy or repairing your foundation, repairing your credit. Please take it how it resonates, but someone is shocked that you are done and over. Something has ended. Someone believes you're crazy for doing it, but I feel you think they're crazy too. For many of you, these are energies who feel like they just can't help it but to be this way. I feel something is driving them crazy because they feel like they need your help. They feel like they need your support, but I feel your energy is being drawn in a different direction. For many of you, there are energies who blamed you, shamed you, tried to frame you, who are nervous and scared now because they're needing to be saved, they are needing to be rescued, and something is starting to be triggered. So something is starting to be triggering for someone who is not liking your distance or your silence. But I feel in so many ways your silence and your solitude is preparing you for what's to come. And I feel there is a lot coming your way. So for many of you, your energy field is becoming more brighter, bolder, more powerful, and I feel this is why many have their eye on you. And for others, they already knew how special you were. They just never thought you would find your way. As I sense many of you have become more selective about the company you keep. But I feel trouble is gonna soon follow because of the curiosity. As I said before, there are energies here that want your support, advice, your attention, and others. They just want to be saved. They just want to feel the safety and the comfort that you provide. Because from what I can see, your true self has always been your navigation system. In fact, I feel it's becoming more heightened. As I said before, something about your energy is becoming bolder, brighter, more powerful. And it's all because of what you have left behind, what you thought was a loss. But I feel it was always a gain. I feel what is lost has caused many of you to attract new light, new love, new energy, all of the new that you expect to have into your energy in your life, or even a new sense of reality, a new perspective where the best version of you is yet to come. I feel this version of you is taking no prisoners and leaving things behind that no longer serve you, which will only cause the path that you are yearning for to be easier to see, as this version of you is the best one yet. However, I feel not everyone is going to be happy about that. Because as I said before, this will be triggering. This will be triggering for those who try to shame, frame, and blame you. These are the energies who are scared and nervous because they know you have the proof. You have proof that the evil intentions and the stress someone tried to cause you. But I feel even if you have that proof and validation, many of you are not using it. Many of you are allowing someone to just be who they are. You're not stooping to their level, and someone is truly embarrassed on how far they took it. Still not wanting to give in to the shame and the blame. Someone is still not wanting to give in to their remorses and regret. Someone's not wanting to give in to the remorse and the regret, even though that they know that something was very unique about you. But I feel you changing up in many ways, saving money, retiring, please take care how it resonates, changing jobs, is causing someone to think twice about you because of how you're able to level up. Someone knows that you are rare, unique, special, and it's causing more grief and sadness, more than you know. Someone's lonely. Someone's lonely wanting to communicate, but many of you just don't have time for it. You don't have time for the back and forth, and this is why you're open and ready for the new. This is why you've been changing your life. Not for the past, but for the future. I feel someone is wanting to give an honest expression, wholeheartedly. Someone wants you to see a truth in them. They're praying about it. But I feel someone's going to have to do way more than pray about it. As I sense the only reason this energy is wanting to express this emotion or even express that they care is because something has changed. Something has changed and the truth hurts and they're mad about it. It seems you have everyone on the edge of their seats here, wondering who you are or who you're about to become after holding you to who they thought you would be. As it seems you had to tell or show someone that your guides and ancestors don't play when it comes to you. And someone is realizing you mean business, especially when it comes to your heart. Someone knows you mean what you say. As you seem to be rolling full steam ahead to opportunities or chances you never thought would come your way, as the truth of your energy or the truth of you never looking back or never being the same is becoming a hard reality for those who doubted you or tried to destroy you, as you have already made some crucial moves to set some things in place or even set yourself free. For many of you, this is definitely hard work, especially when it comes to ambitions, goals, education, your intelligence, whether that is spiritually or emotionally, financially. You're moving in big ways, false moves, and someone is revengeful and spiteful because of it. Maybe you're coveting your blessings, wishing what you have is theirs, but I feel no one really wants to go through what you had to go through to get it. Because nothing you have was easy to come by, and I feel someone is just not feeling comfortable now that they feel you have finally found your way. Someone feels like you making these moves or creating these great goals or experiencing these great changes. Someone feels like it's a miracle. Someone feels like, why is this happening to you and not them? It's just so much envy, so much jealousy, so much can be given between you and the energies that envy and despise you. These energies that you have had to put in the past may have deserved that position by default and negative energy. For many of you, you have to wake up to something or someone who you thought would change their ways, but this energy isn't changing at all, and this is why you had to make these changes, move in the way that you have, because these energies are too damaged and lost. Wow. So for many of you, these energies are trying to play it cool, especially when it comes to you overgrowing or outgrowing them. Someone's lost in their head when it comes to you. But I feel that's about all they can do when it comes to you, is being lost in many ways, because in so many ways this energy effectively lost you. I feel this is someone who is trying to play it cool, trying to not express themselves, but this is someone who doesn't realize it's written all over their face that they are crazy, damaged, deranged, unhinged, especially when it comes to trying to get over on others or trying to do something strategically. Someone is still trying to play it cool, not realizing you're no one's fool. I feel many of you are reclaiming your energy, your power. You're remembering who you are. You're standing your ground, and you're playing to win. You're too focused. You've been waiting patiently for things to get better, but it's when you leave something or someone behind that everything falls into place or falls into position. So it seems you could be growing and playing to win when it comes to a conflict. Something you thought that you were trapped in, but I feel this messy situation is not meant for you to feel, experience, or even fix. But I feel you being an introvert with someone who is wanting you to be an extrovert is definitely causing some type of game, mind game. Someone is playing games with you now that you have reclaimed your power. Someone is trying to provoke the old you so they can delay and distract you when it comes to you building the new you. For many of you, there's a problem here. These energies who are all over the place or doing a lot, saying a lot, yet saying nothing at all. These energies have a big problem with you blocking them out. For many of you, I feel once you went no contact, the gloves came off, and everyone started accusing you of things you never said or even did. This is why things are getting complicated as you walk into your greatness. There will be others from the past and even the present who are expecting or even hoping that you fall. As someone is neglecting, manipulating, and trying to get others to abuse and target you as well. This is all a part of the mental games, the emotional abuse. As I see many of these energies using you as a scapegoat, there are energies here playing the blame game because they're not ready to heal or even grow from their pain. As I see these energies are somehow believing that you pose a threat to their dysfunctional ways, and when you're posing a threat, it's like fair game. I feel you became fair game for those to hate on you, target you. These are energies who are unrelated or even related. Please take it how it resonates with your message. But I do feel many things were done and said to tear you apart or just pick on you, as someone has definitely grown very crafty and very strategic when it comes to keeping their hands clean, when it comes to stirring the pot. Because there is a lot going on behind the scenes. I feel there could be a lot of people involved trying to prove a point that is surely pointless, but I feel this energy has been stuck in this place for so long they can't see things for what it truly is. These energies seem to be impatient. They're hoping something changes. They could be copying you even though they're not being loyal to you. These are energies who are being sneaky, even eavesdropping. But as I said before, someone needs your help, and that could be some type of emergency. But unfortunately for them, you just might not be available. You won't be available this time to bond them out or get them out of a bind mentally, physically, or even financially, as many of these energies want to steal your smile, your joy, your happiness, and they're shocked. Shocked at your gifts or the fact that you are able and capable of manifesting. So for many of you, these energies are in shock. They're in disbelief that there's sudden changes or good news for you, or even the fact that you have come to a crossroads that they have yet to seek or get to. These are energies who know that you're in a space where you can make a decision that they can't make. They're embarrassed, they're ashamed that you've been awakened mentally, spiritually, financially, emotionally, whatever it is. These energies are sitting in a space of fear, worry. They're anxious that you see something that they don't. For many of you, these energies are having nostalgic energy of flashbacks, memories of being single-minded, not seeing a truth when it comes to you, stringing something along, stinging words, hurtful words, comments that they made. These are energies who are now thinking about or will be thinking about how they were on the opposing team, the opinions they had about you, the competition, the arguments, the things they did and said to tear you apart. I feel it's all going to come full circle, and someone's going to regret the hurt and the pain that they gave. These are energies who were clearly unhinged when it comes to the hate and the dysfunction that they clearly failed at. Yet I feel these energies are always going to be on the hate train in some type of way. Because many of you were never trying to be like anyone else. These energies are always going to see you as a target because they see your gifts. They know that you are also generous. But I feel you not letting your guard down is also affecting them in a big way. I feel you getting ahead or knocking out the competition is really hitting someone where it hurts. You hit the bullseye. You hit someone where it hurts and someone's really uncomfortable, but I feel like you already see something for what it is when it comes to someone's sadness, grief, and pain. I feel someone is avoidant, keeping secrets, hiding from you, and I feel they should. They're missing you, thinking about you, but I feel the fact that you have taken your power back, they're not capable or able to affect you in the way they wish they could. For many of you, you have been on this journey for a while. You've been accepting or even ignoring some of these energies who never thought that you would speak out or even seek a truth, but I feel you stepping into your light, your wisdom, out of the pain. It changed everything. Because once you spoke the truth or stood in it, everything shifted. Shifted in a way where no one saw it coming. Because you became so private, all they could do is assume. Assume what you could be up to because you're just moving different. Moving in a way that they didn't expect. But now that you're moving in silence, they don't know how to provoke you or even harass you. As it seems, many of these energies are definitely not sorry, but they will be. See some more energy here. Of course, if you guys are enjoying the reading, please let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. See some energy here. These energies are obsessed with making empty promises, but the fact that you don't believe in the illusion, that's why they're mad. Someone's upset because you don't believe or invest in the games, and they are easily bothered by that. But I feel that isn't your problem at all, which is why many of you don't feel guilty for cutting anyone off, even though they want you to. These energies want you to feel like you're holding a grudge. But I feel you have only set strong boundaries because from the lack of support that was given, your victories and the rewards that you're about to step into, it's all gonna hit different. As I said before, these are energies who are clearly thinking something was a game. They're playing around with the connection, the friendship. Now they're easily bothered, saying that you're the one keeping a grudge, when in fact they were trying to set you up to fail. Wow. This energy wanted others to laugh behind your back, and they played nice. As I said before, this is someone who is very effective when it comes to stirring the pot and keeping their hands clean, because they're always being cryptic on how to control, alter, or delete what they want or what they feel entitled to. As this energy is definitely seeking attention and worried about you not giving it to them. But I feel this energy feels you won't give them the attention they want or they feel they deserve, only because they know they don't deserve it. They feel like you should, but it's only because of their skewed way of thinking, because they're not thinking from a rational space or even from a space of reality. Because despite who didn't understand or even believe in your truth, it doesn't affect the truth of reality. I feel these energies really thought that they were getting away with something, but you standing your ground and allowing these energies to believe that you were a fool only allowed them to believe they were fooling you. But I feel it was only long enough for them to dig themselves deeper into a hole that they won't be able to get themselves out of. Because the truth is, you're getting through it when no one thought you would, making what's to come even sweeter. I feel these energies are playing nice, even though they were giving false or fake information, setting you up to fail, not realizing all the cards were stacked against them, only because they have yet to even realize spreading this false narrative about you, it's just not going to work. Someone believes playing nice is going to get them somewhere, but as I said before, your victories, it's all going to be a little sweeter. It's all going to hit a little different because you don't need them like they think that you do. Someone could be trying to copy your energy, copy and paste, trying to fill a void, but they're having to settle for less. Wow. This energy who is having to settle, they wish they had you around. You're more upbeat. You're hilarious. You're definitely competition for someone else, and I feel that's another reason why someone is having to push you away. But it's also a reason why you're not willing to share. But you not being willing to share is causing someone to be more obsessed, causing someone to have more of a mob-like mentality, starving for your attention. Someone is being cryptic about it, cryptic about how they want to control or alter a situation, copy and paste, but someone can't replace you. This is someone who is trying to get others to lash out. As I said before, this is someone who is wanting others to see you as a problem, see you as the enemy when you were never the issue. I feel someone just doesn't like how focused or independent you are, or the fact that you are leveling up in some type of way. Whatever it is, you need an applause because you are stepping into a space where you're about to have full gratitude for the guidance that you have been receiving. You're having gratitude for the spiritual support that you are receiving while going solo, walking away, leveling up in many ways, where whatever you did or didn't do, it needs an encore because it wasn't expected. Let's get a little bit more here from this energy. There's a lot going on here, but I feel like it's a small price to pay for having rid yourself of what no longer gives you light, what no longer fills your cup, what no longer fills your heart. You have to back away. You have to step away to have a sense of peace, a sense of clarity. Trusting your intuition isn't easy, especially when you are doubting yourself. Step out of that. Someone is wanting you to fail, but that is not what you were meant for. You were meant for something bigger, and someone knows that. Someone's just trying to distract or delay you because they know they can't take it from you. Someone is taking a trip down memory lane, and it could be oversharing, but out of time. Someone is out of time when it comes to trying to distract you within a situation, but you must be careful because they are still wanting to set you up to fail. Someone is still wanting to embarrass you in some type of way with their mouth full of lies. Someone is having some deep-seated ways here. Someone is definitely about to learn some lessons the hard way, especially when it comes to being an imposter, someone who is used to wearing their heart on their sleeve. Yet I feel this is someone who's stringing something along and they shouldn't be, because they are about to crash and burn. Crash and burn when it comes to trying to bait, switch, string something along, because someone knows they completely switched it up on you. They changed on you, and then they try to layer it on or try to make you the guilty party. But I feel something is it's just not going to work out trying to sidetrack you, because someone is definitely skating on thin ice. Someone is skating on thin ice trying to sugarcoat things. I sense there's so much damage. Many of you feel it just cannot be repaired, and in so many cases it can't be. Not when someone has gone this far and this long being this damaged. Because someone has a problem with being blocked because everyone else is letting go as well. This is why they're sugarcoating things, not wanting everyone to know the truth when the truth has already been exposed or even seen. I feel there's intense shadow work here because the truth has already been seen. It already lives. And someone is realizing how karma works. Someone is realizing how karma works because you were spiritually guided to this space. And whether you feel it's hard or it's been fairly easy, I feel what's coming next won't disappoint you. I feel what's coming next will not disappoint you. As I said before, it's bigger than what you expected and more than what you wanted. As I said, you don't want much, but it's a long time coming. I feel these energies are not really seeing something for what it is because they don't know what's going on. Not yet, but they will. And they will be in deep regret. So for those of you who are still hanging on, this last step will be purely for you and unfiltered. So get ready for that. So let's finish this part though. So someone is dangerously unhinged, and this is why many of you are trying to stay away from it. You're on a different path and you haven't made these moves for nothing. I feel these energies have yet to really understand something, but I feel something will become painfully clear for these energies because unfortunately for those who have been left behind or had to be loved from a distance may never learn or change or even admit their wrongs. However, the peace that you're about to find will be worth the loss, the weight, and everything you have to take, as karma is real and energy is very contagious. You're about to move forward. You're about to move forward from something with a clear conscience after trying so hard and many failing you along the way, as it's not about what you're leaving behind. Many of you are thinking about the sacrifices and the losses, but I feel you should change your mindset. As I said before, it's not about what you leave behind or even what you walk away from, but what you walk away with. And what you walk away with is more than anyone could ever find in this lifetime. For many of you, this has been a very long journey, but what's coming your way is big, it's bold, and you're going to have to be very focused when it comes to it. As I said before, you're going to have to listen to what your true needs are. Being too serious when it comes to bad investments. So it seems like you being too serious or too upset about the past and bad investments, the fears of missing out, it will only bring some type of clash, conflict when it comes to what you want and even what you need. You have to be careful of that because your body, your mind, and your soul, it needs to connect and it all needs to be on the same page. For many of you, you're definitely paying your bills when it comes to, or paying your dues, paying your dues when it comes to someone abusing a situation there's abuse of power here where someone is procrastinating. So for many of you, you feel like someone abused their position, but I feel their procrastination has caused you to see a truth about them or even have an understanding that you may not get from them verbally. But I feel you're coming out as someone who is about to understand how important it is to manifest in a clear state of mind without no regrets. For many of you, there's blocked chakras. There's a lot of things that have been done behind your back, but nobody's speaking up about it. These are energies who are playing the victim, where there shouldn't be any victim energy. These energies were trying to cast negative energy, wanting you to have a negative self-image, but I feel you were able to raise your vibration out of that. And that's something that no one truly expected. For many of you, you are about to step out of a zone where many wanted something from you that you couldn't give. They're wanting you to have some type of perfection. It's like there was nothing that you could do that could ever satisfy a need. Even if you were able to change and satisfy that need, it was always something else that you could fix or something else that could be better. I feel you being on your own or doing something on your own terms will work out better for you. For many of you, you're about to break some ancestral blocks, whether that is emotionally, spiritually, or even financially. I feel you are coming out of a state where there was a lack of discipline. Many of you know there's no easy way out of this. But I feel you are doing something repetitively, repeating a pattern that is very necessary when it comes to a test that many of you are about to survive in a big way. You're about to pass. These are necessary lessons that needed to take place before you step into your abundance so that you can understand and even really give in to the fact that the blessings are yours and how to truly appreciate it. Many of you are handling this in a very big way, accepting the bright opportunities that are coming your way, whether that is a new state of mind, peace, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, whatever it is. You're doing something the hard way, and many are not built for that. Many of you are not letting your lack of knowledge or outdated ways of thinking get you down. You're winging it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So for many of you, you're winging it. You're trying to get through something, and you will eventually get past something. You have a fear of losing control of something, but I feel you will not lose your way as long as you keep your faith. I feel there is some type of leveling up when it comes to your perspective, your mental space. How you think about your past failures and how you speak on it is very crucial as well. You feel like you were blinded to something, but I feel it's your scarce mindset that may keep you back. But I feel you stepping into faith will always keep you at flow. You have to do it intentionally, especially when it comes to your words, your environment, the people you allow into your energy. I feel for many of you, you're doing a lot. And you could be ignoring the details of small things, but I feel it all runs hand in hand. Many of you are all or nothing. Many of you are all or nothing, and this is why you could be ignoring some things that you should be paying attention to. You just got a lot on your hands. But I feel you relying on your intentions and not luck is going to bring you through. But I feel this all work and no play is going to make things harder as well. Because you're hard on yourself. You're harder on yourself than anyone else. But I feel you being hard on yourself keeps you focused on the right things and away from these success vampires, people who are giving you the evil eye, people who don't want you to get through this, but you will. They fear your success. They fear you on a deeper level because they fear who you will become when you finally get it right. I feel these energies are really not understanding something, because it's like beating a dead horse. They won't understand until they see you on a different level, an unreachable level where you're going it alone. But I feel these imaginary blocks that has been created for you, you're going to get through them abundantly. I speak highly on that. I feel many of you are about to have a true success, and this is also connected to undiscovered talents here. Many of you are up at night putting things together, making sense of something. And you're not wrong. You're right. In the reverse. So for many of you, you feel like you're on the wrong path, but you're not. You're reaching success. You just have to remember not to procrastinate. It will get the best of you. I feel many of you are in a space where you're not thinking big enough when it comes to affairs of the heart, because whatever needs you, it will find you. And I feel your purpose, it needs you. And I feel you will find it because it is seeking you. I feel many of you feel like your dreams are too small, but they are big enough to catch the wind of the universe. The Most High is watching you and you don't even know it. I feel you won't give up, and this is another reason why you are being watched. Because you are a giver, and now you're about to receive. Many of you are about to receive abundantly, so don't give up. And many of you won't. You don't give up easily. You won't do this half-hearted effort like the others have. Those who can't be authentic within this journey will lose the blessings. But I feel that will never be your energy. For many of you, you know the scars and the wounds that don't easily show won't be easily mended or healed with an apology. As many of it was done intentionally, it will have to be intentionally cleared away. Yet, as I said before, many things will be revealed in due time. As I said, something you do or even don't do brings all of this into play, because as it all comes full circle, everyone's truth will be exposed. You just have to remember not to allow anyone to shake or break your energy this season. I hope you guys have enjoyed the reading and has gained some food for thought. If so, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. Hope to see you again, guys. Bye.